Hey! Good day, guys. Sorry. Welcome to Herman's chef show, or not chef show, but Herman the chef. Wait a minute. I'm gonna take you out and you gotta swallow, right? Okay. Yay! Welcome to the 12th live stream. Today we're starting off with a cooking lesson with me, your boy, Herman the chef. And today I'm gonna teach you how to do something got some watermelon in my face. I'm gonna try to teach you something you probably don't know already. Probably, I don't really know, but probably. But most of you know how to make brownies, right? Well, no, I know what you're thinking. Oh, is this gonna be a 2-hour brownie episode? No, it's not. This is gonna be a fast-paced brownie episode with me making a cup brownie, which takes less than 5 minutes to complete. So get something to write on, and I'm going to teach you how to do the cup brownie. Okay, what you need is an egg, sugar, oil, cacao pulver, that's what it is in Norwegian, cocoa powder, some flour, and a cup. Okay? Might sound crazy, but this actually works. What you're gonna have to do is crack your egg in a bowl. And then you, I don't really remember the exact recipe. I'm gonna try it out. Okay, so you take 1 tablespoon of oil, or 2. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2. Let's say 2. 2 tablespoons of oil into the mix. Mix it up with a fork. This is what I do every day of the week, baby. Then we add 4 tablespoons of sugar. 4. Yeah, this is gonna kill you. 1, 2. This is a lot. 3. Okay, let's say 3 because 4 is literally gonna give you a heart attack. Let's say 3. Mix. This is way too much sugar, I just realized. And it doesn't look good, but it is gonna be good. Then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of 1 tablespoon of flour into the mix. Mix it up real good. You know what? Since we just started, 2 cups of cacao pulver. I don't know why I'm saying it in Norwegian. Cocoa powder, something like that. 1, 2. All right, that was a whole lot. I was not expecting this much. I'm making a mess, which I usually do when we do this program, which is fine. Mix it all together. This was a bit harder to mix than I originally thought, and it looks disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is the first time I'm making this recipe. I haven't done it before, but if you have like some cooking things next to you, try to make it with me, okay? Just to give you a sense of what I'm working with. This is how it's supposed to look. Yes. This is when you know it's supposed to be good. Cooking is all about making stuff taste good. It doesn't have to look good, okay? So this is not a bad thing, even though this looks like a complete dumpster fire, or like an alien has been killed in my mix. It's probably gonna taste super, super good. So we are gonna keep our expectations up and get this on the road. I'm just gonna have to have this one in the background. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now this one is much better. There we go. Okay. So just keep mixing until it's all good and mixed. This is the important part. Okay. So now I'm closing in on something that's more or less good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna transfer this mixture of goodness into my lovely cup. Okay? I'm gonna make sure you guys see this because this is the most important part. And we're gonna transfer it into the cup. Oh, it looks great. Looks like it's a bit too much sugar, but you know what? I'm a sweet tooth. Let's do this. Okay. I'm not gonna taste this at all because it looks horrible. Once again, it's not the looks, it's the taste. Then we do the magic part, which is to put it into the microwave for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so while this cooks, just to be honest with you, I have not tried this before. I just saw it on YouTube and it looked super great. Most likely it's gonna turn out horrible, but we'll see how it goes. Me, myself, I'm actually eating healthy from Monday to Friday, and I eat whatever I want on Saturday. So I'm not really gonna eat the whole thing, but I promise for your sake, I'm gonna taste it just to give you a sense of... oh, it's growing inside the cup. Dude! Are you kidding me? Oh! Alright. This is supposed to happen, right? Oh! Okay, okay. Okay. Maybe we should... Oh, it disappeared into the cup again. Oh, get up, you. I'm gonna have it come up again. Okay, it actually smells like brownies. Now it's rising again. It's rising way above the cup. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna take it out now. This looks good. Okay. It's... whoa. It's on. Okay. There we got the brownies. This is kind of like the best recipe ever. Okay, I'm gonna try to tilt it out of the cup. Hey! Woohoo! I'm just as psyched as you. I was not expecting that to work. Whoa, this is getting better and better. Okay, I'm just gonna do something I saw on a cooking show. Just take some powdered sugar. This is not powdered sugar. This is something maize, or I don't know what this is. Okay, there you go. I probably should have had something to just... It works, it works. You get the idea. Okay, there we got the cup brownie, and it's kind of wiggly. Yes! Now it's the most important part. It looks delicious, right? It actually does. I was not expecting it to look anything else than a horrible disaster. Okay, now we're gonna have the taste test, chat. Oh, I don't know what to expect. Okay, I'm just gonna get myself a glass of milk just to have everything I need. And by the way, if you make this yourself, send me a video or a picture of your result, okay? If you made it like 20 times better, I'm gonna have to do it sometimes else and just see if I can make it once again. I'm coming right back, guys. I'm just gonna grab myself a cup of milk. Be right back.
I've been feeling kinda cooped up. I'm trying to get some fresh air. Hey, why you got the roof out? You know when the rain's here. Hey, you ain't got a flash when you're taking your picture. You ain't got to drown no extra attention. Paparazzi wanna shoot ya. I've been in my bag anyway.
I'm actually not gonna have music in the background for this because this is kind of like a big moment. Okay, so it looks kind of good. I would say the jiggling is a bit weird, but It smells like a brownie. Yeah, it's like a muffin, but it looks good. Okay, so let's just have... This is like the biggest thing I've done on my channel ever. Okay, got to cut this one open and see how it looks. Okay, it's actually alright. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to like drip out like a fondant, but this looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's actually not bad. Don't get me wrong, this is not like a super good brownie. If someone gave me this on a party, I would like kind of look at them like, what the heck did you just serve me? But if you imagine yourself on a Saturday night and you want something to munch on or something to just eat by yourself, this is a good substitute. This is something that takes you around 4 minutes. Doesn't require doesn't require any hard work. It tastes good. Okay, one more bite. Even though it's not my cheat day today, I'm gonna have to grab myself like a camera holder sometime. Not now, but later. Okay. So, but I'm doing this to give you an impression of it. Sorry, the connection is kind of off. I'm gonna try to switch to 3G. Just give me 2 seconds, okay? There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, that was good. When I eat cake or anything that's like something I have to have some chill with, I always have some nice background music just to chill by myself. I could recommend using this one. This is like peaceful and good when you eat cake. Get me right? That's one of them. You can also use this one. This is also quite a good one. To just close your eyes and enjoy your cake by yourself. Get me right? That's how I do it. Okay. You know, this was a success. That one was good. I'll give it, 6 out of 10. Just based on the fact that the taste in itself is like a 3 out of 10. But since it's been made in 4 minutes in a microwave, and it's made by me, which don't know how to cook anything, 6 out of 10. Recommend it. Okay. As I said earlier, welcome to the the number 12 live stream on my channel. This is insane. We've actually been doing this for 3 months, which is quite a long time. I wasn't expecting it to go this way and for this long, but it's been an awesome ride. Awesome ride. It has been an awesome ride. It's been awesome so far. I'm having a lot of fun with you. You are super nice to me, and I'm actually able to do a lot of weird stuff, which I would highly recommend more people to do, because this is kind of super worth it. I have some things I want to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about what I've been doing the last week, because I've been doing... Okay, just gonna hold my phone. For the last week, it's been raining in Norway, so I have to stay inside all the time. I had to stay inside. But luckily for me, Last of Us Part 2 was just released. I'm not gonna spoil anything. If you're playing Last of Us Part 2, you're totally safe. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I just want to say, the game is fabulous. In my opinion, it's super good. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people think it's bad, doesn't like it at all. I loved it for once. So I say, if you heard someone talk shit about it and you haven't tried it yourself. There's a huge possibility that you will like the game. And of course, some people would disagree. That's all fine. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions on it. But try it for yourself. Super worth it. Second of all, I'm starting to rewatch The Office. Not the British version. The American version, which is super good. I think this is my third rewatch or fourth. Don't really know. Something like that. Would recommend watching it. Last time we talked about anime, I was recommended Black Clover, which was a great anime, by the way. If you have some animes that you want me to see, let me know. I'm kind of empty now. I've seen Black Clover, My Hero Academy, Attack on Titan, Promised Neverland. Now I kind of blanked out. Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, and Carbonari and Iron Fortress. Okay, so I've seen some. If you have some others, let me know and write them to me, and I'll try to watch them. Okay. Okay. That's more or less what I've been doing for the last week. Not much happening. It's summer vacation. My family is home. I'm cooking on live stream, teaching people how to use cups and microwaves to make brownies. Yeah, that's what I'm doing most of the time. Today I plan on doing something more or less something we've done before, which is the language part. But today we're not going to use, tongue twisters from your countries. We're going to use expressions and sayings from Norway. So first I'm gonna tell you what it is in Norwegian. Then I'm gonna try to translate it in English, the meaning of it, and then I'm gonna say it in your language. Make sense? Something like that. And if you want the rest of the chocolate cake, just DM me and I'll put that thing in a box and mail it to you or something. I don't care. It's yours. Trust me. Okay. So, alright, we have to, this is gonna be so weird. Oh, that's not fitting. No, there you go. Alright. I'm gonna open up the different parts of this. Everything's gonna fall all the time. Dude. Steady. There you go. Alright, so the first saying is ha det på badet. Ha det på badet. Sounds kind of cute maybe. Ha det på badet means goodbye on the bathroom. Directly translated. Goodbye in the bathroom. And that is something we say just when we say goodbye to each other. We say goodbye in the bathroom, man. Just translate it directly for you. And now I'm gonna try to say, just translate it into some other country, some language. Which language do you want me to do? I saw Turkish. In that case, we're gonna start off with Turkish. We're gonna do a lot of languages now. I have so many sayings. Turkish. Okay, so the sentence is goodbye on the bathroom, which is on Turkish. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so this is the Turkish way of saying goodbye on the bathroom.
Banyoda yap.
Banyoda yap. Banyoda yap. Banyoda yap. That means goodbye on the bathroom on beautiful Turkish, which is goodbye in Norwegian. Banyoda yap. Banyoda yap. I'm just gonna try to say it as a Turkish guy. Banyoda yap. Banyoda yap. Banyoda yap. Or something like that. Okay, good. The next one we're gonna say is ut på tur, aldri sur. So everything, most of the time we say something that rhymes. It's weird, but we do. And the sentence is ut på tur, aldri sur, which means out on a trip, never angry. It's more or less an expression to just explain, we love walks and we love trips. So you're never in a bad mood when you're on a trip. That's the sentence. And we're gonna try to say that one in Turkish as well, because we started in Turkish.
Yürüyüşe çık asla kızgın.
This one was a bit harder, I think. I'm just gonna place it in front of it so you can hear it better.
Yürüyüşe çık asla kızgın.
Yürüyüşe çık. Yürüyüşe çık asla kızgın. Kızgın.
Yürüyüşe çık asla kızgın.
Asla kızgın. Kızgın. Yürüyüşe çık asla kızgın. That is out on a trip, never angry in Norwegian, which is a beautiful expression we use all the time, unfortunately. Okay, so next phrase is det ugler I mosen, which is probably something like there's owls in the mush. There's owls in the mush. And I know that sounds kind of brutal, but it's not really that at all. There's owls in the mush means that you're suspicious of something. It's like saying, Okay, I don't have a good expression for it in English. But let's just say you walk into a bar and you smell something funny. Oh, that's the thing! You smell something funny. Oh man, I smell something funny. That's the thing we say. There's owls in the mush. That's the sentence. And this time we're going to do it in Spanish because I feel like owls in the mush will have like a cool Spanish sound. So,
Hay búhos en el pantano.
right? You got my drift? It kind of sounds like something Sora could have said.
Hay búhos en el pantano.
Hay búhos en el pantano. Pantano, is it?
Hay búhos en el pantano.
El búhos. Because it's an U with the on top of the stripe on top of it. So, hay búhos.
Hay búhos en el pantano.
Hay búhos en el pantano. That's owls in the mush, baby! On Spanish. Next word and sentence is å være I midten av smørøyet. This is something I think is really, really just relatable in Norway, because in Norway we eat a lot of... Whoa, I don't know what the word for it is. Whoa, okay, I don't think I actually know this. I have to just check out what it is in English first, because porridge... Okay, so we eat something that's called grøt. But I don't really know what the translation is, and I just tried to translate it, and it says porridge. Does anyone know what porridge is? No. Okay. Okay. So it's a dish, kind of like a pudding bowl, and you put a piece of butter in the middle. And if you're in the middle of I midten av smørøyet, you're in the middle of the butter inside the porridge. Would that make sense to you? If it does, great. If it doesn't, go screw yourself. Okay. I'm gonna try this one in. Is Irish? Irish could have been cool. All right. There's not a translation for Irish. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Щоб опинитися всередині смарого борду. Щоб опинитися всередині смарого
There's just
борду.
way too many. Sorry, my dog is like growling in the background. I thought it was a monster in the background. Sorry.
Щоб опинитися всередині смарого
It's just
борду.
way too many T's and Y's. I can't really separate them. Shubub upinit. Look at that word. How am I supposed to pronounce that word? Isn't it missing some upinitisia veseradina smaroburdu? You know, some languages I think are just made up to screw with people. But yeah, that's the translation for in the middle of the butter. In the middle of the butter, in the middle of the porridge, which is the closest I get to a translation. Okay, next sentence is, it's just a word. It's called bjørnetjeneste. Oh, look at my eyes. It's called bjørnetjeneste, which is a bear favor. Norway has some weird phrasings, guys. Bjørnetjeneste, or bear favor, it says when you do someone a big favor, because a bear is big. I'm just associating that. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I believe it is something like that. Okay, so now we're gonna do the language I'm best at. You all know which language it is. Chinese.
So,
hi. Just imagine walking into a Chinese bar, and you're gonna ask someone to do you a big favor, and you look them straight in the freaking eyes and you say, "Son, hi." That means, do me a favor now, or I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Okay? Keep that in mind.
So,
it actually sounds like she's trying to sound weird when she says it, because she doesn't like say, "Son, hi." She said, "Son, hi," and I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced.
So,
That's better. Son, hi. But you soon, all right. You catch my drift. Bear favor is son hai in Chinese. For one reason or another, I'm gonna keep remembering that sentence until the day I pass out or die. I can promise you that. Okay. Whoa. Okay, the next one I haven't heard. This is a bit dark. Sorry for everyone that's under 18. Don't get me wrong, it's not that bad. I'm just trying to stay ahead. The sentence is døde hunder biter ikke, which is dark as hell. It says Dead dogs don't bite. I have to apologize for my Norwegian listeners for portraying Norwegians as people that actually says stuff like this. I have lived for 23 years. I've never heard a Norwegian guy saying, well, døde hunder biter ikke, or well, dead dogs don't bite, because that's not an expression we use at all. It's horrible, but I'm gonna do it either way because I'm determined to do this the right way. And now we're gonna do a language I have never done before, which is there's not even a translation for it. It's way too hard. Even Google Translate think this translation was too hard. That one could be good. Still not a translation for it. Oh, Punjabi would have been awesome, but there's not really a translation for that one too. French.
Les chiens morts ne mordent pas.
Okay, so they actually have murder in their saying. Okay. Les chiens morts ne mordent. Okay.
Les chiens morts ne mordent
Les
pas.
chiens morts. They have the sound, is it?
Les chiens morts ne mordent pas.
Les chiens morts ne mordent, which is dead dogs don't bite in French. Don't run around in Paris and yell that. By the way, it would probably get yourself killed. Okay. Now we're gonna do one more. This one is something we've used a couple of times. This is kids that's alike play the best, or like barn leker best. And we're gonna do that one in, you know what, that one is kind of boring, but you get the meaning of it. Okay, we're gonna do the next one, and I know I've been doing this one before on like a BuzzFeed thing. It says å sitte med skjegg I postkassa, which is to sit with your beard in the mailbox, directly translated. And for you it might not seem like such a good expression, but for us it really is. I've always thought it was something referring to Pinchcliffe, which is an animated movie we have in Norway, but it's more like, most likely not. But the expression is å sitte med skjegg I postkassa, which is to sit with your freaking beard inside the mailbox, which is weird. Why would you sit with how did your beard end up in the mailbox? Well, that's the expression. And now we're going to do that one in Polish, because I feel like that's something a Polish person could say. Hey, why do you sit with your mailbox? You catch my drift. It's like a cool, like a tough guy language. We're going to do this one just to hear how it looks gangster.
Siedząc z brodą w skrzynce pocztowej.
That sounds about right. That's what I was expecting, at least.
Siedząc z brodą w skrzynce pocztowej.
Siedząc z brodą w skrzynce pocztowej.
Siedząc z brodą w skrzynce pocztowej.
Whoa, that was a lot more elaborate than I thought it would be. We're gonna do one more Polish. This one as well. Where does all these expressions come from? We never use these ones. Okay, so it says, mens gresset gror så dør kua. While the grass is growing, the cow dies. I can promise you, no one is running around in Norway saying that. Maybe like a farmer somewhere that doesn't have a computer. I don't know. We don't say it, at least. While the grass is growing. How does that make sense? While the grass is growing, the cow dies? The cow is eating the grass, right? Oh, okay. So that took me a long time. Okay, so the cows eat the grass. So the grass never grows or never gets overgrown. But when the cow dies, the grass is growing. So if you see the grass has been growing, the cows are dead. I should have gotten that one on the first try. But nothing to do with that now. This is the Polish translation for when the grass grows, the cow dies.
Podczas gdy trawa rośnie, krowa umiera.
Sounds like something you could have in a Cinderella movie. That Cinderella movie, that's Ukraine, forget about it, sorry.
Podczas gdy trawa rośnie, krowa umiera. Podczas gdy trawa rośnie, krowa umiera.
Krowa umiera. Podskwas trawa rośnie, krowa umiera. That is, when the grass grows, the cow dies. For those of you that wondered, we're gonna do, some more, maybe. Some more. I'm just gonna drink my coffee and see where we end up. While I find that, enjoy the nice background music. That's Goku. That's Goku screaming, by the way. From an anime. Super Saiyan. I haven't seen it. I heard it's great. I'm gonna do a couple of more with some great in my face. There we go. This was a great idea. Oh. I can only imagine how many memes you make out of me now. I actually look like the cat in the hat. Wouldn't you agree? Just sitting here by myself.
بما انه ضليت لحالي تعالوا لعندي تعالوا يلا خلينا نشعل يلا
No one?
صور كريمون يلا
I'm gonna give you some. This looks terrible. Sorry. I'm gonna try to make it a bit better because now it looks terrifying. Just imagine waking up and seeing this. Okay. Okay. So you're asleep, right? You're asleep in your bedroom, and you wake up and you see this coming up beside your bed. Okay.
جنا
You know, the worst part about doing bits like this is that I know that you are going to make something completely horrible out of it. I know it's going to turn out to be something completely horrible. Okay, so I'm not, I really shouldn't do anything like that. But, sorry, I had to just do it. I was way too tempted. Okay, we're going to do one more. And we're going to say I was done with that one. Which is the best one then? When, you know, I'm just gonna keep that one in the background. I think it's kind of like funny. Oh, that was almost the office intro.
عمورة يلا طلعي معي جنا نطة جنا يلا عصفور اسمع
Going way too fast for me, but I love it though. Okay.
طب اسمعوا
Last one.
اسمعوا نزلوا معي لتحت الأورك لتحت
Okay, sorry. Okay. When the end is good, when the ending is good, everything's good. It sounds kind of cheap, but it's, yeah, I have to do Russian. I almost forgot. Good, you reminded me. Okay, we're gonna do Russian for this one. This seems like a Russian expression, like something you could say in Russian, in a like good and sensual and nice way. Just gonna have to find Russian because now it's kind of, I don't know, where is Russian gone? Or there we go. That's Russian. Sorry, that's my day. Okay.
Когда конец хорош, все хорошо.
Kanga konec korosh, vaze korosho. I'm starting to get fluent, man.
Когда конец хорош, все хорошо.
So korosho. That's when the end is good, everything is good. That's something we live by in Norway. If the ending is good, everything is gonna be good. That's what we do. We also have something called ulv I forklær, which is a wolf dressed in cheap clothes. Or not cheap clothes, like not cheap clothes, but clothes made out of cheap. So it's kind of like undercover with other goats. There's a lot of goats, and there's one goat that's not really a goat because he's a wolf dressed as a goat. Yeah.
Волк в овечьей шкуре.
Wolf.
Волк в овечьей шкуре.
Wolf в овечьей. That's a wolf in cheap clothes, or wolf in clothes made by cheap, as an undercover wolf, among other cheap. I think I said goat. I meant cheap. Okay, last one. We can go with 1 or 3. Okay, we can go Det er bare lekkert. Or Bak skyene er himmelen alltid blå. Or De gamle bukkene har de stiveste horna. Den går vi for. We're gonna do that one. I suddenly switched to Norwegian there. Sorry, I'm getting a bit language confused doing this, jumping back and forth between Norwegian and English. And of course I'm speaking all other languages as well. But this one says, De gamle bukkene har de stiveste horna, which means the oldest goats has the stiffest horns. That one is a deep one, yeah? Think about that one, you. When you go to bed tonight, think about that one. That's philosophic as hell. That's Norway in a nutshell, baby. Okay, so this one is called... I'm not sure what it's called. This is what it is in Russian. Sorry.
У старых козлов самые жесткие рога.
I can just imagine a small man in Russia sitting there saying for himself...
У старых козлов самые жесткие рога.
Does that make sense in Russian? The Russian guys and girls. Does it make sense? Or is it way off? Because if it's way off, I don't want to have any blame in that. That's Google Translate being sucking ass. That was a brutal thing to say. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna say it's done with that one. It was fun. Learning you something in Norwegian. And if I can learn you something that you can actually say, when if I come to your country sometime, and some of you want to come and say hi, please feel free to do. I am working now with my crew to try to get traveling back up and running. So I'm gonna travel to a lot of countries, but it's probably gonna be after we've done shooting Ragnarok Season 2. I know a lot of you are waiting for Season 2, and it's gonna be awesome. I really can't wait. And I can't tell you how we're doing, but I can promise you, when we're done shooting it, I will start traveling again, and I will do conventions or pop-ups or visits, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to go back, especially now because Norway is raining all the time. So I just want some sunny things, guys. Some sunny. Oh, all right. So that's my plans forward. That's what I'm gonna do, like, more or less. But when everything starts with Ragnarok, and we start doing that, I'm gonna be back and forth on the set shooting. I'm gonna have you with me. I'm gonna shoot things for you. I'm gonna try to make content that you can feel a part of and have fun with. And I think it's gonna be good. I actually have to clean up the mess from earlier because that cooking part destroyed my kitchen. So we're gonna end the episode there, the live stream. Let me know what you want to see the next time, what you want to do. Next time we're gonna do a bit longer one, if you want to. Maybe I can cook a pizza or something, spaghetti, or something like that, okay? Love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm gonna post this on my profile as well, if you want to see the beautiful cooking intro one more time. It's gonna be good. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great holiday. Not a holiday. Have a great weekend.